All right, so you wanted to deep dive into Nipsey Hussle's business moves.
Yeah, let's into it.
And how they connect with Jonah Berger's book, Contagious, right?
Yeah.
We're talking about like straight up hustle,
Uh-huh.
how to make something blow up.
Absolutely.
You know, whether it's your music, your brand,
Yep.
whatever you're pushing.
Anything.
I've got like a stack of articles and interviews here.
Nice.
Some YouTube deep dives on Nipsey.
Okay, cool.
And this book by Berger, Contagious.
Love that book.
It's not just some like dry business theory.
No, not at all.
It's like seriously packed with stories.
Oh, yeah.
And insights any entrepreneur can use.
Yeah.
Whether they're building a brand or hustling on the streets.
And Nipsey, he was the embodiment of that.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he really took those ideas and made them real.
So, like, remember when Nipsey dropped Crenshaw?
Oh, yeah.
Back in 2013?
Classic.
He did something that had everyone, like, scratching their heads.
I remember that.
He sold that mixtape for $100.
$100?
$100.
Yeah.
For a mixtape.
It was genius.
That was like...
Genius?
I mean, was that crazy or was that genius?
It was both.
Right.
But it was straight out of Berger's playbook.
How so?
Social currency.
Okay.
You know, you create something that people want to talk about.
Uh-huh.
Nipsey was inspired by this story about a restaurant.
What story?
They were selling a $100 cheesesteak.
$100 cheesesteak?
People thought the owner was nuts.
I mean, what is on that cheesesteak?
I don't know, but it created a buzz.
Okay.
Made people feel like they were in on something exclusive.
Right.
And that's exactly what Nipsey did.
So it wasn't just about the price tag.
No.
It was about this statement.
The reckon.
He was saying, like, I'm worth it.
Yes.
My music is worth it.
Exactly.
And people bought into it.
They did.
Literally.
Literally.
Jay-Z even bought 100 copies.
Jay-Z.
Which just added to the hype.
Of course. Of
There.
course. Right.
Yeah, it tapped into that feeling of scarcity.
Okay.
Of exclusivity.
Like a limited edition.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly.
Like those speakeasies back in the day.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The harder they are to find,
Right.
the more people want in.
Right.
Nipsey understood that.
Uh-huh.
Limiting access.
Increases desire.
Exactly.
So it's not just about the product.
It's about the
The
experience.
story you get to tell.
The story.
Now, here's where it gets even more interesting, I think.
Okay.
He was selling physical copies
Right.
in the age of digital downloads.
Everybody was giving their music away for free.
It's like, whoa, hold up.
Yeah, bold move.
I'm going to press a CB.
Yeah,
What?
I love it.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Nobody's doing that.
Exactly. It's like, nah.
He was making it remarkable.
Okay.
Yeah, like Berger talks about.
So making it stand out.
Making it stand out.
That sounds special.
In a world of ones and zeros,
Uh-huh.
Nipsey offered something tangible.
Oh,
Something you could hold in your hands.
like a real thing.
The collector's item.
Right.
He knew that people crave real-world experiences.
Definitely in a digital world.
Especially in a digital world. You know, he actually said it like this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
He said, I want our focus to be products that can't go digital, that can't turn into ones and zeros, because anything that can eventually will.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So he knew that the physical,
Yeah.
the real world experience
Yeah.
had a different kind of value.
A different kind of value.
It wasn't just about the music, though.
No, it was bigger than that.
It was about the message,
The movement.
the movement.
Yeah.
We've got a clip here
Oh, nice.
from an interview he did
Okay.
where he talks about sacrifice.
Sacrifice, yeah.
You ready to hear this?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Check it out.
Okay.
You got to take 2 steps back to take 10 forward. But them 2 back hurt. That moment right there is
Yeah.
going to be a defining moment.
Man, you can just hear
Oh, yeah.
the conviction in his voice.
Like you can feel it.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's what Berger talks about, too.
What's that?
Focus on the core value you offer.
Right.
Nipsey was willing to put in the work, to grind, to invest in himself and his vision.
Mhm.
He knew it wouldn't be easy,
Right.
but he was committed to building something that would last.
You know he wasn't afraid to hustle.
No, he embraced it.
And that resonates with people,
It does.
especially in the hip-hop community.
Absolutely.
You know it's about that entrepreneurial spirit,
Yeah.
that drive to create your own lane.
Create your own lane. That's it.
Right.
And, you know, Nipsey was authentic.
Oh, yeah.
And that built a strong connection with his fans.
It's like he wasn't trying to be something he wasn't.
No.
It was just Nipsey.
Just Nipsey.
And people respected that.
Absolutely.
Right.
You know, it wasn't just the music, though.
What else?
It was his marathon clothing store.
Oh, yeah.
The STEM center he opened in Crenshaw.
Right.
He was all about building up his community,
Giving back.
giving back to where he came from.
Yeah.
And that created a narrative, a story people wanted to be a part of.
Right.
Berger calls this the power of stories.
Oh, okay.
They make ideas stick. They give people something to share, something to believe in.
And did Nipsey buy into that?
Oh, he knew that.
Okay.
He said, a solution built by an artist serves the artist more than the solution the capitalist comes up with.
So he was about creating his own solution.
His own path.
His own path.
Yeah, and inspiring others to do the same?
He was a true entrepreneur.
In every sense of the word.
In every sense of the word.
Yeah.
And
great.
that's what makes his story so inspiring.
Kind of.
He showed that you can come from anywhere, any background, and build something incredible.
But it takes work.
It takes work.
It takes vision.
Vision.
And it takes understanding how to connect with people on a deeper level.
On a deeper level, yeah.
Right. And that's what Berger's book is all about. It's not just for like big corporations or marketing gurus. It's
Right.
for anyone who wants to make an impact, to get their message out there, to build something that lasts.
And Nipsey embodied that.
He did.
You know, he was ahead of his time in so many ways.
He really was.
He understood the power of community,
Mm-hmm.
of building a movement
Yeah.
that went beyond just music.
Absolutely. And you know what? Let's talk about this idea
Okay.
of physical products in the digital age.
Okay.
You know, Nipsey was really onto something there.
I think so.
Yeah.
Like, for sure.
Yeah.
He was selling a feeling, a sense of belonging,
Yeah.
something you couldn't download
Couldn't download.
or stream.
You know, it's like those
Yeah.
exclusive clubs
Yeah.
or restaurants
That everybody wants to get into.
everybody wants to get into.
It's a secret.
The exclusivity
Right.
creates a story that people want to share.
And in a world where everything is so easily copied,
So easily replicated.
Nipsey offered something unique,
He did.
something special.
He understood that scarcity drives value.
Right.
You know, like those limited edition sneakers
Uh-huh.
or those exclusive drops
Yeah.
from streetwear brands.
I see what you're saying.
Same principle.
Right.
He was creating a sense of urgency,
Okay.
of FOMO,
Fear of missing out.
fear of missing out.
Right.
People want what they can't have.
Right.
And Nipsey took it even further
How so?
with his Mailbox Money project,
Okay.
where he sold just 100 copies
What?
for $1,000 each.
Whoa.
Talk about next level scarcity.
He was pushing boundaries,
Pushing boundaries,
testing the limits.
testing the limits, yeah.
Right.
And it worked.
It did.
He generated buzz,
Uh-huh.
he created a conversation,
Okay.
and he solidified his position
Right.
as a forward-thinking entrepreneur.
He understood that fans are willing to invest
They are.
in something they believe in.
Yeah.
Something that feels authentic
Authentic and exclusive.
and exclusive.
Yeah.
And he was always looking for ways to add value,
To make his offerings.
to make his offering.
More than just a product or a song.
Right.
He bundled experiences with those limited edition releases.
Well, like what?
Meet and greets,
Okay.
handwritten notes, behind-the-scenes access,
He was creating a community.
a tribe of loyal supporters.
Nice.
He was a master at building relationships, at connecting with his audience on a personal level.
And that's ultimately what made him so successful.
That's it.
He wasn't just selling something. He
Yeah.
was sharing a part of himself.
Sharing a part of himself.
He was inspiring people to think differently, to hustle harder, to build their own dreams.
He was a true visionary.
Yeah.
And his legacy continues to inspire entrepreneurs and creatives all over the world.
So we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
You know,
Yeah.
the $100 mixtape,
Yeah.
the power of scarcity
Exclusivity.
and exclusivity.
Yeah. Dedication to building a community.
Right. His dedication to building a community.
And we've seen how he applied Berger's concepts
Yes.
to create a movement
Uh-huh.
that went far beyond just music.
Right.
He was a game changer.
Oh, yeah.
A true innovator.
For sure.
What's so fascinating is how he did all of this
I know.
while staying true to himself.
That's powerful.
Authenticity was at the core of everything he did.
He wasn't trying to be someone he wasn't.
No.
He was just Nipsey.
He was just Nipsey.
And that's what resonated with people.
They saw his genuine passion, his drive to make a difference.
And they connected with that
On a deep level.
on a deep level.
He showed that you can be successful without compromising your values.
Okay, so before we wrap this up,
Yeah.
I want to circle back to something we touched on earlier.
Okay.
Nipsey's investment in his community.
Oh, yeah, that was huge. That was a huge part of his legacy.
Right.
He understood that success isn't just about personal gain. It's about lifting up those around you.
Giving back.
Exactly. He saw the potential in his neighborhood in Crenshaw,
Right.
and he was committed to creating opportunities for others.
He wasn't just talking about change.
He was making it happen.
He was making it happen.
Yeah, the Marathon clothing store was more than just a retail space. It was a hub for the community, a place where people could connect, learn, and grow.
Right.
And the STEM Center he helped launch was all about empowering the next generation.
He was planting seeds for the future.
Planting seeds for the future.
Okay.
And that's a powerful legacy to leave behind.
He was a true leader.
That's it.
And his impact will be felt for generations to come.
Absolutely.
So what does all this mean for you?
Right.
You don't have to be a rapper.
Nah.
You don't have to run a clothing store.
No.
To use these ideas.
Exactly.
Nipsey showed us that building a brand is about more than just hype.
It's about real connection.
Right.
Offering value and telling a story that resonates.
And you don't need $1 million budget.
No, you don't.
You need hustle.
Hustle.
And a vision.
That's it.
This deep dive's been about connecting the dots.
Yeah.
Between a street-smart entrepreneur and a marketing playbook.
Yep.
But it's really about something bigger, right?
It is.
Nipsey showed us the blueprint.
The blueprint.
He built his own lane.
On his own terms.
On his own terms.
Yeah.
And he left a legacy that goes way beyond music.
Way beyond.
So go out there.
Yeah.
Find your lane.
Find your lane.
And build something real.
Build something real.
And if you need some inspiration,
yeah.
check out Nipsey's story.
Nipsey's story.